Eyes turned to Louisville, and for half of those years, WHAS11 has been on the ground for Derby Day. WHAS11's Grace McKenna and editor Joe Federle took a look into our vault as we celebrate our 75th anniversary.
And they're up. Hillgale comes out of there very well indeed.
The year was 1952. For the first time in history, WHAS11 brought the country a nationally televised broadcast of our city's premier event.
But Hillgale is going to make it. Here comes the finish. Hillgale by 2.
And each year since, our team of reporters, anchors, and meteorologists has headed to Churchill Downs, keeping up with the heart-pumping moments, the pandemonium in the infield.
This is fascinating. Surgery, right here in the infield.
We've practiced playing doctor our entire life, so I trust it.
I see.
And the changes at the track.
Everybody in the world wants to know what's happening at the Kentucky Derby, and the people in the press corps make sure they get all the information they can possibly use. You stop upstairs at the press room, there are more than 200 typewriters sitting there.
Our coverage, too, changed through the decades.
This is WHAS-TV 11, Louisville, Kentucky. Live coverage of Derby 110 continues now with your hosts, Jim Mitchell and Jackie Hayes.
New faces and new technologies joined the team.
Well, that's about it. 1,000 feet over the action down there on the racetrack.
The WHAS11 vault is a treasure trove of legendary moments and legendary horses that made them so.
And it's Secretariat that wins it by 2.5 lengths.
Of course, life's a lot more relaxed these days for Secretariat, and Big Red's a little bigger now, having put on a few pounds in his life of leisure at Claiborne Farms. But he's still a powerful sight that stirs your heart and your memories of perhaps the greatest racehorse in the world.
We can watch Derby Day styles change faster than a thoroughbred on the track, from the glitz of the red carpet to more tongue-in-cheek styles.
They all seem to be the hat people. What kind of hat is this?
It's a fish hat, Moby.
Turn to the side, let me see that.
Call that Moby. Call that Moby.
It's a Moby hat.
The tradition of the Derby for 151 years has been enough to draw the world's most famous faces to Central Avenue.
There's the Queen.
Though some faces, to the Kentuckians who make the race what it is, feel familiar.
I like this job. I have 3.5 million bosses, but they never ask for the same thing on the same day.
Our coverage became an account of 75 years of American history as much as a historic event itself.
With General Norman Schwarzkopf being invited for the Pegasus Parade and the entire Kentucky Derby Festival, and Ben and Jerry have decided to sell these Peace Pops.
This footage documenting 75 years of the wins, the losses, the choices no one expected.
With the coronavirus and then no fans, so it's gonna be rough.
Even the Twin Spires and the face of Churchill Downs aren't immune to the winds of change.
This paddock is 12,000 square feet, so it's more than twice the size.
It's amazing. I was amazed how big it is.
In just the last few years, there's the upgraded First Turn Club, the new paddock, and now on pause, massive changes to the iconic infield.
We like to reinvest, bring up these modern amenities.
Finished projects, and those to come, will almost certainly put a new face on the next 75 years of the Kentucky Derby.
He's got it. We come to the wire. That candidate wins it by 2 lengths.
Grace McKenna, WHAS11, on your side.
And as Derby Week continues, WHAS11 will be live from the backside of Churchill Downs. You can see Grace McKenna and Jim Stratman live from the Kentucky Oaks on the backside during tomorrow morning's Good Morning Kentuckiana. They'll be there at 5 a.m.